Do you recommend any credentials to becoming a coach? No, I do not. I have one, which is with Dave Ramsey and his certification program. I almost did that. I honestly did that just to be able to communicate better with that kind of person, which are people 50s and up that all they ever knew was Dave Ramsey, going through Financial Peace University, a lot of faith-based folks. So I needed to be able to speak that language to meet them where they're at and then present velocity banking and have them graduate from the 7 baby steps to velocity banking, infinite banking, and all these other strategies we teach on this channel. So it's a sort of a growth process, right? So I do not recommend any credentials to becoming a financial coach, right? Because the sphere of coaching, right? Life coaching, financial coaching falls under that umbrella, and it is a unregulated space. You don't have to get a license to sell coaching like you do if you were going to sell real estate, or if you're going to sell life insurance or health insurance or annuities, right? You have to get licensed in each and every state in order to provide those products. But when it comes to coaching, right, you are under no obligation to get any certification whatsoever. You just need to know there are certain things you really don't want to say to the client that could cause you to get sued. If I said to a client, let's say you pay me money, and I say, Mr. Client, I guarantee you I will help you pay off all your debt in 5 years or less. And you do everything according to the plan and everything's documented, but we get to 5 years, you're still in debt. You're opening yourself up to being sued, creating a lawsuit, especially if you go online and say wild things like that. Anytime you use the word guarantee or advice, the word advice, investing advice, you're opening yourself up to being sued by anyone and everyone, right? At that point, you're just opening yourself up to too many liabilities that you just don't want to have. You're going to want to spend time diving into the liability that you take on as a financial coach and what are the things that you do and don't do. So a financial coach typically will stay in the realm of budgeting, cash flow management, debt elimination, some credit education, personal finance, public general content information. But the moment you start talking about how if they sign up for your program, I'm going to show you how to invest in real estate, right, and make a ton of money, right? You probably get away with that actually, because there's a lot of gurus that do that, and that's probably actually not an issue. What's a better example? Better example would be you get a client and you advise them to withdraw money out of their 401k and buy Bitcoin instead, right? Like just really like, hey, like do not, like that's not a smart idea to say that to someone, and that goes on record, or you make certain kinds of guarantees or promises in your program. So you have to make sure that when you're writing your offer and you're presenting to people that you're not giving them any guarantees. Personal finance, there's so many variables in it. Velocity banking is not guaranteed. Infinite banking is not guaranteed, right? Like you have to have a strong foundation. How do we build a strong financial foundation? Coaching is one of those things that helps build a strong financial foundation. But you got to set expectations with the client. Very, very important. So I always set proper expectations with the client. I say, look, I'm making a covenant with you. It's stronger than a contract, right? I'm making a promise to you. I will serve you. I will be available to you, right? I will not abandon you. This is what you can expect from me. And if you do not receive these things, here's your money back.